Have you ever felt like you're not good enough? Maybe a little behind, just because you don't have a college degree? If that's you, then you need to hear this story. It's about a man who proved that the paper you hold in your hand, docent, define the empire you can build. Let's talk about Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group. Growing up, he was never the star student. He actually had a tough time in school because of dyslexia. Can you imagine? At just 16 years old, he made a huge decision. He dropped out. No diploma, no fancy degree, just a big dream and a ton of uncertainty. Everyone around him, including his own headmaster, pretty much predicted he'd either end up in prison or become a millionaire. Talk about pressure. But instead of letting the doubters get to him, Branson turned what seemed like a disadvantage into his greatest asset. He started a small magazine called Students, where he interviewed famous figures and covered youth culture. That little project became his real-world business school. It taught him everything from how to pitch an idea and sell advertising to how to connect with people and create something from absolutely nothing. From there, he took another leap of faith and launched a mail-order record company. This humble beginning grew into the iconic Virgin Records. People called him crazy, said the music industry was too competitive and the risk was too high. But Branson's belief in himself was stronger than their skepticism, and it paid off. Virgin Records went on to sign legendary artists like the Rolling Stones and Phil Collins, which made him a millionaire while he was still in his 20s. But did he stop there? Not even close. The name Virgin came from the fact that he was new to every business he entered. He took that same fearless energy and launched Virgin Atlantic Airlines, taking on giants like British Airways. He then moved into mobile phones with Virgin Mobile, and even set his sights on the final frontier with Virgin Galactic, a company dedicated to commercial space travel. Today, Richard Branson is a world-renowned billionaire with an empire of hundreds of companies. And he achieved all of this without a college degree. So, what was his secret? He lived by the idea that real-world experience is the ultimate teacher and that failure is, unto the ended s, just a stepping stone. He famously said, "You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing and by falling over." So, the next time you find yourself doubting your own potential because you don't have a certain piece of paper, remember Richard Branson. Your success isn't determined by a diploma. It's defined by your passion, your vision, and your courage to start building, even when you're afraid of falling. True success isn't about what's written down on paper. It's about what you create with your own drive and determination. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that can help you unlock your own potential. See you in the next one.